if you were research and uh, the kids around here again and made that man, uh, and any soft managed for us, if you really for over a decade, uh, Kathleen Kennedy guided Lucasfilm through a galaxy of changes. Now a new chapter begins. Let's explore the end of an era and what it means for the future of Star Wars and beyond. Um, the Kathleen Kennedy era at Lucasfilm has come to a close. Uh, After years at the helm, the veteran producer have stepped down as president. She initially joined shortly before Disney's acquisition of the studio George Lucas built. Uh, Kennedy had planned to oversee uh, projects like The Mandalorian and Grogu before her departure. Kennedy reflected on her time, stating she couldn't have imagined what lay ahead when George Lucas asked her to take over. She expressed pride in the work uh, accomplished alongside the talented individuals at Lucasfilm and excitement for the future of storytelling. Disney CEO Bob Iger praised Kennedy's leadership, vision, and stewardship of Lucasfilm and its iconic brand. And he acknowledged her as the filmmaker, handpicked by George Lucas himself, bringing immense value to the Disney family. Dave Filoni, a key architect of recent Star Wars successes, shared how both Lucas and Kennedy shaped his love of storytelling. Uh, um, he expressed gratitude for the trust placed in him and the opportunity to lead Lucasfilm in this new role. Kennedy's departure had been speculated for months. Um, while she acknowledged succession planning with Disney leadership, she downplayed immediate retirement rumors. Within the confirmation of her exit, now clarifies the timeline. And with Kennedy's departure, attention turns to the future leadership of Lucasfilm. Dave Filoni is considered a strong candidate, but no confirmation has been made. And the studio is actively moving forward with key projects initiated during Kennedy's tenure. The Mandalorian and Grogu film completed filming in late 2024, targeting a May 2026 release. Star Wars Starfighter, starring Ryan Gosling, is preparing for a May 2027 launch. Ensuring these releases stay on track is a top priority. The native is sound to discuss $7 billion to build a small, appointed by George Lucas in 2012. She steered the company through the Disney acquisition and oversaw an unprecedented expansion of the Star Wars galaxy. Her most significant success was the pivot to streaming content for Disney Plus. The Mandalorian, spearheaded by Jon Favreau, became a cultural phenomenon, and the flagship series for Disney Plus, it introduced Grogu, Baby Yoda, and proved Star Wars could thrive in an episodic format, and or further solidified this success with its mature tone and storytelling. The sequel trilogy collectively grossed over $4.47 billion worldwide, successfully reintroducing Star Wars to a new generation. However, this trilogy proved divisive among fans, with creative choices sparking intense debate. The studio also stumbled with Solo, a Star Wars story, which became the first Star Wars film to lose money. Recent TV shows like The Acolyte also failed to gather the intended audience. Other properties like Indiana Jones and The Battle of Destiny and Willow faced similar challenges. Multiple announced film projects stalled or were quietly shelved during Kennedy's tenure. This highlights the challenges of developing and maintaining a vast cinematic universe. Speaking of challenges, did you hear about the Star Wars director who kept losing his lightsaber? He had a saber-tooth problem. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.